An area high school teacher is inspiring his students while fighting for his life. WDRB Stefan Johnson shares the teacher's battle with stage 4 cancer.
Whose rights are more important here?
This is a history class at Waggener High School.
You have a right to protest.
The man leading the discussion is a veteran teacher.
I'm Rob Hammond, and I'm a world history teacher at Waggener High School.
And he has a passion for teaching and world history.
It's hard to know where you're going if you don't know where you've been.
In the last year, 40-year-old Rob Hammond has been through a lot.
I was actually diagnosed in July of last year.
It started with a colonoscopy.
Woke up and the doctor was sitting there. He's like, "Got bad news for you."
Hammond never imagined what was next.
I thought he was going to say, "Oh, you've got, irritable bowel syndrome or something." He's like, "You have stage 4 rectal cancer." And I'm like, "No, I don't." It was definitely unexpected. I was coaching our girls' soccer team. I was, running like 13 miles a day.
Once he got over the shock, Hammond decided to fight.
It's changed a lot of the way I live my life.
The walls of his classroom are covered with images of U.S. presidents in battle.
Well, even like this, like having to walk with the cane.
The battlefields are very different, but Hammond says the physical challenges are just as painful, and so is treatment.
I guess, to be candid, like, it's not going super well. It's a loss of dignity in a lot of ways. Like, I don't know if you can tell, like, my hands, like, this is from the chemo. They crack, they peel, they bleed. The chemo that they've given me, it's shrunken the rectal tumor, but each time I've gone in for testing, like, they're like, "Okay, well, there's new tumors here." And
Dr. Sarah Hitchings is Wagner's principal, and one of the first people Hammond shared the news with.
From moment one, he was incredibly positive, gave the diagnosis, said he was going to fight his tail off to battle it.
Since then, his appearance has changed, but not his passion for teaching and motivating others.
You can't let yourself get too down in the dumps when you see Mr. Hammond walking down the halls with a smile on his face day in and day out, dealing with what he's dealing with.
And if you're wondering how and why he still does it, it starts with the promise he made to his students.
I was like, I will be here as long as I am able to be here.
His family.
I have a 3-year-old daughter. Like, I want to see her, grow up and have kids of her own.
And his philosophy in life.
Where I do my best to leave things and places and people better than how I found them.
Stefan Johnson, WDRB News.
Dedication to his craft, and probably the best kind of teacher you're going to find.
Absolutely. His students are very lucky to have him, and for him to be there as long as he can, I'm sure they will cherish every lesson.
Yep, we wish him the best.